Hi, I'm Joseph McClendon III, and it's my pleasure to present to you something that I know you're not only going to find exciting, but you're also going to find immense value, both in your personal life and lifestyle, and in your business and financial lifestyle progress in a major way. So grab a pad and paper, hold tight, I'll be right back with you with something that quite honestly is going to blow your mind, something that I like to call a game changer. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so here's what I mean by what I was talking about before. By trade, I'm what's known as an ultimate performance specialist. And all that really means is through workshops and seminars and live one-on-one interventions and personal mentoring, I help people get the very best out of themselves. What does that mean? People hire me, if you will, to drill down deep and find out exactly what it is that makes them perform at their absolute finest, their best, so that they produce ultimate results in their chosen or particular field. I've had the privilege of working with well over 2.5 million people over the last several years, some Academy Award-winning actors and actresses and movie stars and sports figures and celebrities and financial wizards and moguls, if you will, and even some royalty. And I share that with you not to brag or to boast, but rather for two very important reasons. Number one, kind of what qualifies me to be sharing with you what I'm going to be sharing with you. And then number two, how exclusive what I'm going to be sharing with you is. And here's what I mean by that. I'm extremely excited, unbelievably excited, to be working with Spinglo and Synkronice, the fastest growing company of its kind in the world, bar none. And unless you've been living under a rock, you know that social networks are the most powerful phenomenon online today in terms of reaching an astonishing amount of people. But there's always been an unanswered question, or a much asked question, if you will, and that is, how do you monetize the social network? How do you make money at it? Well, here's the really cool part, or part one of the two cool parts, and that is, not only has Synkronice and Spinglo created a perfect networking system and model for creating a massive customer base and bringing them, obviously, high quality products at low prices, but they've also solved the problem of substantially monetizing you, the operator. And here's a really exciting part, and that is, there's no secret that the ones that succeed the most, the ones that make the most money, the ones that have the best lifestyles, the ones that raise to the top rapidly, that have the biggest team, are always the ones that said quite simply, have it together up here. What does that mean? Whether it's fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, procrastination, self-esteem issues, and the list goes on and on, the ones that overcome those things rapidly and foster that what I call unstoppable drive or pull are always the ones that go further faster. It's the magic bullet. Said differently, those that find a way to have or to take more action and activity always attract more and create more abundance for themselves and their teams, and that's key. And here's where I come in, if you will. Spinglo and Synkronice and I have come together to bring you what I call the cutting edge in further, faster technology. It's called the psychology of activity, and it's a very specific, effective process that is designed to give you the razor's edge that you need to produce the radical results that you desire. And until now, I've reserved this process only for my high-end personal clients, if you will, and now it's going to be available to you. And you're going to find more about this here shortly, but for now, what I want you to know is the company is establishing a new incentive that is all about building leaders, and the psychology of activity is the ideal program for doing just that. You'll be learning, like I said, more about this incredible program here in a moment, or in just a little bit, and how it works, and as well as I'm going to be producing some weekly tips, if you will, to help you go further faster. But for now, just know that the company is presenting the first 100 qualifiers with what I call the Psychology of Activity program, free of charge, paid for by the company, if you will. And by the way, everybody gets to qualify, and anybody that qualifies, they'll get, I believe it's a 50% discount on the price. So I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. Again, you're going to learn more about it as we go on. I'm very excited about it. It's something that's going to produce major results for you, help you grow a large organization, help you go further faster. And I'm also going to be seeing you shortly. We're going to do a seminar or workshop where I get to meet you one-on-one. So remember, I love this saying, and that is that life is exactly what you dare to make it, and fortune favors the bold. So this is your opportunity to boldly step up and dare to make your life magnificent. I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye-bye.